iPhone 15, latest smartphone from Apple that was just announced at Wanderlust event. I'll tell you everything you need to know about iPhone 15, including its design, features, performance, camera, battery. Let's get started. iPhone 15 is successor of iPhone 14, which was released last year. It comes in two sizes, iPhone 15 with a 6.1-inch display and iPhone 15 Plus with a 6.7-inch display. Both models have a Super Retina XDR OLED screen with a peak brightness of 1600 nits, which means Y can display HDR content very well. Screen also has a dynamic island, which is a small cutout at top that shows important alerts and live activities. For example, you can see next direction in maps, control your music, or get updates on food delivery, ride sharing, sports scores, and more. Design of iPhone 15 is similar to previous generation, but with some improvements. Back of phone is made of color-infused glass with a textured matte finish, which gives it a premium look and feel. Colors available are black, blue, green, yellow, and pink. Frame of phone is made of aluminum with a new contoured edge that makes it more comfortable to hold. Camera module on back has two lenses arranged diagonally, a 48MP main camera and a 12MP ultra-wide camera. Front-facing camera is also 12MP and supports Face ID for unlocking phone and making payments. One of biggest changes in iPhone 15 is switch from Lightning to USB-C port. This means that you can use same cable and charger that you use for your iPad, MacBook, or devices. USB-C also supports faster data transfer and charging speeds than Lightning. However, you won't find a power adapter or earpods in box of iPhone 15. Apple says that this is part of IR efforts to reduce environmental impact and reach carbon neutrality by 2030. So, if you need a new power adapter or headphones, you'll have to buy them separately. iPhone 15 runs on a 16 Bionic chip, which is same processor that powered iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max last year. A 16 Bionic chip is a 6-core CPU with 2 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. It also has a 5-core GPU for graphics and a 16-core neural engine for machine learning tasks. A 16 Bionic chip is very fast and efficient, and can handle any app or game that you throw at it. iPhone 15 also has 5G connectivity, which means that you can enjoy faster download and upload speeds, lower latency, and better coverage in supported areas. Camera system of iPhone 15 is one of its main selling points. Main camera has a 48MP sensor that can capture super high-resolution photos with more detail and clarity than ever before. You can choose between two modes, a default mode that uses pixel binning to produce 24MP photos with less noise and better dynamic range. A full resolution mode that lets you take advantage of all 48MP for cropping or printing large images. Main camera also supports optical image stabilization, OIS, Smart HDR4, Deep Fusion, Night Mode, Portrait Mode with Focus Depth Control, Panorama Mode, Burst Mode, Live Photos with Stabilization. Loop Effects, Time-Lapse Mode with Stabilization and Night Mode. Ultra-wide camera has a 12MP sensor with a 120-degree field of view that lets you capture more of scene in your shots. It's great for landscapes, architecture, group photos, or creative perspectives. Ultra-wide camera also supports Smart HDR4, Deep Fusion, Night Mode, new this year, Portrait Mode with Focus and Depth Control. Also new this year, Panorama Mode, with extended dynamic range, Burst Mode, with auto image selection, Live Photos, with stabilization. Loop Effects, Time-Lapse Mode, with stabilization and Night Mode. Front-facing camera has a 12MP sensor with an f/2.2 aperture that can take selfies with great detail and natural skin tones. It also supports Smart HDR4, new this year, Deep Fusion, new this year. Night Mode, new this year, Portrait Mode with Focus and Depth Control, new this year, Animoji and Memoji, with improved face tracking. Live Photos, with stabilization and loop effects, Time-Lapse Mode, with stabilization, Slow-Mo Video, at 120 frames per second, and Cinematic Mode, new this year. Cinematic Mode is a new feature that lets you record videos with a shallow depth of field effect that blurs background and focuses on subject. You can also change focus point and depth of field after recording, or let iPhone do it automatically based on faces and movements in scene. Cinematic Mode works on both rear and front cameras, and can record videos at 1080p resolution and 30 frames per second. iPhone 15 can also record videos at 4K resolution and up to 60 frames per second, with HDR10, Dolby Vision, or ProRes formats. ProRes is a new option that lets you record videos with higher quality and more editing flexibility, but it also takes up more storage space. iPhone 15 supports optical zoom out, 2x, and digital zoom up to 5x for videos. It also has audio zoom, stereo recording, OIS, and QuickTake video. Battery life of iPhone 15 is similar to iPhone 14, which means that it can last for a full day of moderate use. Apple claims that iPhone 15 can offer up to 17 hours of video playback, 11 hours of streamed video playback, or 65 hours of audio playback. iPhone 15 also supports wireless charging with MagSafe or Qi-compatible accessories, as well as fast charging with a USB-C power adapter. You can get up to 50% charge in 30 minutes with a 20W or higher power adapter. iPhone 15 comes with iOS 15 pre-installed, which is latest version of Apple's operating system. iOS 15 brings many new features and improvements, such as FaceTime with spatial audio, SharePlay, focus mode, live text, visual lookup, Safari with tab groups, maps with interactive globe and detailed city views, Wear with new graphics and animations, Wallet with support for ID cards and keys, Photos with memories and cinematic transitions, Messages with shared with you and pinned conversations, Notifications with summary and contact photos, Spotlight with richer results and web images, Siri with on-device processing and offline support, Privacy with App Privacy Report and iCloud Private Relay, Accessibility with voice control and background sounds, Health with trends and walking steadiness, Translate with system-wide translation and auto-translate. iPhone 15 is available for pre-order starting from September 15th, and will ship from September 22nd. Price of iPhone 15 starts from $799 for 128GB model, $899 for 256GB model, and $1,099 for 512GB model. Price of iPhone 15 Plus starts from $899 for 128GB model, $999 for 256GB model, and $1,199 for 512GB model. So, is iPhone 15 worth buying? Well, that depends on your needs and preferences. Looking for a new smartphone that has a great design, a powerful performance, a fantastic camera system, a USB-C port, a dynamic island, and iOS 15, iPhone 15 might be a good choice for you. However, if you already have an iPhone 14 or an older model that still works well for you, you might not feel need to upgrade right away. You might also want to consider iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max if you want more features like a promotion display, a titanium frame, an action button, new this year, a third telephoto camera, with periscope zoom on Pro Max, an A17 Bionic chip, with a 6-core GPU, more storage options, up to 1TB, emergency SOS via satellite, new this year. Crash detection, new this year, roadside assistance via satellite, new this year, USB-C with USB 3 support, for faster data transfer, Face ID, with improved speed and accuracy, or cinematic mode at higher resolutions. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tech videos like this. And don't forget to hit bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in next one.